Eduard Buchner was a German chemist from Munich who studied under Theodor Curtius and Adolf von Baeyer. In 1897, while working at the University of Tübingen, he published a paper in which he showed convincingly that for the process of fermentation, functioning yeast cells were not necessary, but that yeast cell contents were. He showed this by starting with a dry mixture of yeast, coarse sand and diatomite, and grinding it to obtain a moist dough which he placed in a press and subjected to high pressure. This gave him 500 milliliters of liquid cell contents from 1 kilogram of dry yeast. And the liquid, which could clearly not contain complete yeast cells, was found to be highly active for fermentation, a discovery which went against the thinking of many, including Louis Pasteur, who had commented in an 1879 book that functioning yeast cells seemed to be necessary for fermentation. Buchner's work was thus an important discovery for the subsequent development of biochemistry, and over the next 10 years he had won the 7th Nobel Prize for Chemistry, had occupied a chair of chemistry at the University of Berlin, and had been guest of honor at a celebration of the career of Curtius. The following decade, however, he moved to Wurzburg, where he continued his academic career, until World War I descended, when he volunteered to serve in the transport unit of the German army, a decision which resulted in his 1917 death after being injured by a shell fragment during the Battle of Mărășești in eastern Romania. As for the Buchner flask and funnel, it turns out these were developed not by Eduard Buchner, but by his compatriot and contemporary Ernst Buchner, an industrial chemist who produced the inorganic pigment ultramarine and who patented the flask and funnel in 1888. Thank you so much for listening to the very end, and I hope to see you again sometime soon.